Hey guys, welcome to Moving On TV and welcome to the Awakening 125. 125, God, this neck. The pain body is always in the neck and shoulders with me. Don't know about you guys. And essential symptoms at the moment in the throat chakra and the neck and the shoulders could be because I'm singing too much, but I'm happy. And I think the reason I'm happy is because I'm sharing. And I think today I want to talk about sharing. I think sharing is a big one for me. And I think the reason I had such a difficult childhood in Israel was because I was a child that wouldn't share. And I remember one of the first incidents that happened to me when I was a kid. And I had this little skirt, like this little ladybird skirt. And I remember Mama bought it for me. It was my favorite. And we went to Israel. Couldn't find it anywhere. One day I went on the beach. I'll never forget it. Because there is a point to this. Went on the beach. And there was this little girl wearing my ladybird skirt. Can you believe it? My special Dublin little skirt. Anyway, I couldn't cope with it. And it's like, I want my skirt back. And Mummy, can you do something? And of course, my mum went up to this person. She said, where did you find that? And she said, oh, I found it on the beach. Someone left it. And I said, that's my daughter's. And it was my skirt. It was obvious because it was from Dublin, Anyway, I was all angry. I want my skirt back and all my skirt back. Mum got me my skirt back and that was the end of it. Now, retrospectively, if that was Laurene today, I would have gone up to that child and I would have made a friend. I would have shared my skirt with that other little girl, the same way as I'm sharing Moving On TV with all of you guys. I'm sharing. And the more I feel about it, the more I think about how can I share everything with you guys? How can I share the fun? How can I share the music? How can I share the programs? How can I share? How can I share? And the more it's getting exciting. I think I should do a competition on what wig you prefer. What wig should Laurene wear for a whole week? Just stick to one wig. Let's do a competition. I can feel that coming on, and when you subscribe, you get to enter a competition called What Wig Should Laurene Wear for a Whole Week? Just to get me to stick to one wig for 1 week. And then I know this one will probably come out tops because I look like Anna Brown. Honestly, and it makes me look 20 years old. I love it. I love it. I love it. Even my sister said I look stunning in it. So I mean, I must do. Anyway, who doesn't want to have long blonde locks like this? Not frizzy, just wavy. Anyway, I'm in a really good place. I was singing till 9 a.m. in the morning on Jukebox, Moving On TV Jukebox. So Moving On TV has now created a radio station. And we're going to put out original singers and songwriters. You can come on, do your own shows. But ideally, I want you to film it or just send me links and I'll do it for you because I love it. I love it. For years, you see, this is the thing about the world. The world doesn't share. The world doesn't share. And that's why I never had any work. That's why I could never do anything with my life. That's why I got depressed, because even community radio wouldn't put me on, honestly, because I wanted to do a show called Hope with Laurene, all about mental health recovery, and they wouldn't put me on my local radio. And that is shame on you, Chiltern FM, shame on you, Marlow FM. They wouldn't put me on, so they wouldn't share. So now, Moving On TV, I do whatever I want, and I share it with everyone. And, that's what I wanted to say on this awakening. So share your talent, share your gifts, because, I've taken money out of the equation altogether. This is bartering. bartering, because when you come on, you bring people on and you share and we grow and yada yada. And we're getting out there anyway, and I'm very, very grateful, and I'm happy. Money. Now, another thing I want to talk to you about is, which is following from yesterday, is letting go of victimhood. You know, the thing is, I have got universal credit and I have got mentorship for free, thanks to that. And there's some amazing things happening out there, and you guys can go out there and discover set your dream. And if you can't, come to me and I'll help you set your dream and go out there and achieve it, because there is nothing that can stop you now from achieving your dream. We are living in total manifestation times. We are living now in grabbing the world, because this is the ascension, and you should know what your dream is. And look at me. People were saying this to me for years and years and years. Lauren, why are you not doing what you love? What's wrong with you? What's holding you back? And it was always worry, money. And I'm not being narcissistic here. I'm putting myself in a lot of people's shoes, and I know that they have nothing. So I just have a sum that's coming in from universal credit, and that's it really. I'm just managing. I don't have a home. I'm being evicted. Do you see what I mean? I'm not. You guys can do what I'm doing, either with me or on your own. And it doesn't cost anything. Moving on TV is a YouTube channel that costs nothing. Nothing. It doesn't cost anything, okay? And I'm getting donations, bits of donations, so I can buy food and stuff, and I'm surviving. And I'm saying to you that if you want to do something with your life, or you need to go out there and get money, then there are ways. And the way I'm doing it is I'm just Googling and brainstorming and writing and visualizing and visualizing and visualizing towards the future of moving on TV, being on the box in front of everyone, because that's my big dream. The big dream is moving on TV will be on that box in front of everyone. It's everyone's TV station, positive, inspiring. And the awakening is all about this. So today I'm talking to the people that don't know how to get universal credit, or the government owes you for all of this mess. So you need to contact Citizens Advice Bureau. There's only so much I can do for you, because I need to move on with me, but I am carrying you all with me. Today, someone got royalties, and I was so excited about that. Messengers of Light. We got a donation from a wonderful lady who she actually gave us, well, I think I know who she is, because, yeah, I'm not going to say it's anonymous. Obviously, I can't tell you here. But the money, I was able to give royalties to someone who wrote the music for Messengers of Light. So, you know, this is happening. I share because I'm loyal. I'm loyal. And if I think you're talented, my God, I'll push you. And it's unusual for me because I've let go of the ego. If you knew me years ago, I'm going to have some of my chocolate oats with green juice, spirulina, vitamin C, vitamin D, and magnesium. Cheers. If you knew me years ago, they used to call me the ego has landed. Ask people. I would turn up as, oh God, here she is, and she takes over, and that's it. It's all about Laurene and the show and nothing else. Now it's about people. You guys matter. You guys matter. Your talents, and you getting paid, because if I go out there with mentorship and I get money, I will make sure that you're paid, every single one of you. I'm working on a massive project called I've Got Life, and those of you who are involved know what it is. And I've got mentorship for a whole year for moving on TV and moving on theatre. Someone said to me once, someone very wise, who is involved with moving on TV and is a songwriter and entitled to royalties, because people give their talents, so they're entitled to something back, regardless. Everyone is. Anyway, they said to me, why don't you combine moving on TV and moving on theatre in order to create something? And that's what I'm doing. And the lockdown, the fact that there's no theatres has created that bond. And I've got life is huge. I'm not going to tell you what the project is. It's huge. And it incorporates me and other songwriters and performers, and it's huge. And I'm not, as I say, going to say what it is. And let me turn this off. I'm not going to say what it is, because that's my dream, and you do not tell anybody until you're actually there. But I've got mentorship for a year, and that's going to make it happen. And at some point, the big dream is Encounters, the musical, and all of you that are moving on TV, all the songwriters, everybody who's come on moving on TV and who is loyal to me, I am sharing. And that's the Awakening 125 today. It's about sharing. So if money, passive income turns up in your PayPal account, just take it and be grateful for your talents, and be grateful for the fact that I work 24 hours a day for all of us, because I love everyone and I want you all to get what is due to you, regardless of ego and regardless of whether we've fallen out. I don't care. If people are moving on TV and they've contributed and something comes in for that particular program that they have done the music for or they're on, and they've given their heart and soul. I gave royalties today to the writer, the guy who wrote the music for Messengers of Light, and also did a massive shamanism meditation for all of us for free. That deserves to be paid. That's it. As far as I'm concerned, this person has got royalties. And anybody else who comes on and is part of a program, and if royalties come in for that particular program or whatever, they will get royalties. Royalties is your God-given right. It's passive income, and you don't know what you're going to get. And I don't care about the fact that I've fallen out with people, because this is not about ego. This is about celebrating. This is about honoring your talents. And I am humble to the talents of this person who I gave royalties to. I am humble to their talents, to their healing capabilities. I am humble to the amount of work they did to support Moving on TV until we fell out, unfortunately. And now it's my job as well to make sure that they're taken care of, because everyone who's on this channel, everyone who has been loyal, people like Stuart Thomas, people like Jacob Creswick, who set up Moving on TV, who really doesn't need my money, who started with me and now has got a conglomerate where he wants to charge me £40 an hour to edit. So Jacob doesn't need my money. But anyone who's come on here, the guys from Encounters, I am taking care of you. I am the mother hen now, the patron saint, earth angel, dust, of the ascension of anyone who's talented and anyone who cannot express themselves. I've got a beautiful new woman coming, a beautiful new presenter coming on to I've Got Life with me this weekend, Gina, hopefully, and she's going to be interviewing someone who's going to do tapping, EFT tapping. Shall we do some? Okay, I've got a lot going on here, I suppose because I'm singing all the time and I love it, but it's going on here. A lot of communication is coming through, and I'm doing a lot of meditation. I've got this wonderful, wonderful app called Envision. You can get it, it's free. My Dominion angel recommended it to me because it focuses your mind and you will see your dream. And then you could do loads of courses for free. But if you want to join, it's £11 a month, I think, or £10 a month. And you get loads of courses. And today I was doing gratitude. I was doing creating the best me. And I'm envisioning my dream. The big, big dream is to get Moving on TV on the box, to get Encounters touring, to have this beautiful home surrounded by friends and loved ones, where we make all the rules, where there are no lockdowns, where there's a theater, a TV station, dancing, sound, music, positive stuff going on all day, people dancing and singing and everything that you can think of, and they live around it, and it's like a miracle. And I will get there if I stay focused, because I know there's millions of you that want the same thing, but you have to have the steps to grow. And so every single day I get up now, and when I get this idea, I've got to do a program about pets. Do you have a pet? Do you want to do your own show about pets? Because Peace and Ellie keep banging me on the head for someone to host a program about cats and dogs and pets. So get back to me, contact me at movingontv1@gmail.com. People are starting to get in touch with me through going on Charlie Ward and, you know, getting lots of great stuff happening. So let's do some tapping on ascension symptoms. Mine are stuck here in the throat. So what we do is, even though I have this block in my throat, I deeply love and accept myself. Even though I have this block in my throat, I deeply love and accept myself. Even though I have this really difficult block in my throat and my neck and my shoulders, I deeply love and accept myself. This block in my throat, 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 it stops me from singing well. It makes me feel like there's something stuck in my throat all the time. It makes it hard for me to swallow food. It makes it hard for me to swallow. This block in my throat, this block in my throat, this block in my throat. You start to calm down. This block in my throat, this block in my throat. Watch Brad Yates on Messengers of Light. He does a whole session with you about earning money, spiritual money, earning money spiritually. This block in my throat. 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 You don't even have to say it aloud. You know what the intention is, and it's going down. And it will shift. It will shift to another part of the body. Thank God. Because if it didn't shift, that would be sad and that would be difficult. Why isn't it shifting? Even though I have this block in my throat, I deeply love and accept myself. Okay? Take a deep breath in and relax. In the next few weeks, I'm going to tell you about Mark Halbert. Hopefully, I'm going to bring him on, who is a spiritual healer, who is teaching me how to release cords, how to burn them, how to unplug them, and how to get rid of them in order to move on. Energetic connections that we don't need, that are not serving us. So hopefully I'll get him on to Messengers of Light, and you can watch him, but watch David Elam's. If you're connected to autism, or if you've got anything to do with it, David Elam's is an amazing messenger of light. And he told a story yesterday on Moving On TV about how he overcome autism by using yoga and the power of now. Get it? The power of now. Stay in the moment. Love you guys. This is the Awakening 125. The little story about sharing with the skirt. Instead of fighting people, share your world, share your talents here on Moving On TV. I love you lots. I gotta go because I've got to join a course now for Ascension. And then 7:30 tonight, I'm meeting with the guys from Encounters, and we are preparing a fun scene from the Stag Night for all of you for I've Got Live. On the 29th of November, it will air. Love you lots, and we need talent all the time. Talented presenters, hosts. If you have been rejected from the mainstream because you're not pretty enough, you're too old, or I did a program about physicality yesterday on Moving On TV, getting used to the age thing and the fact that we have a body that is decaying and is not perfect. I love Zoom because I don't know what it does, but it makes me look 20 years younger. So I love it. Come on board, med beds. Love you lots, guys. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to Moving On TV and The Awakening. Someone told me to sing to them something today, which represents what we're going through and connects to a lot of what's happening. And so it goes a bit like this. When the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter